Hi guys, welcome to a very chilly Thursday Q&A. I don't have a whole lot of questions today, so this one should be quick, but I'm gonna get right into it. So the first question is, do pigs have teeth? Yes, pigs have teeth. Pigs in the wild are scavengers, so they eat meat. I mean, they eat carcasses, they eat bugs and worms and grubs and all that stuff, but they also eat roots, plants, grass, all that kind of stuff. So they have a mixture of different kinds of teeth, and they do hurt if bit. It's better to teach your pig not to bite. It's very easy to accidentally teach your pig to bite. I have tons of videos and I talk about that all the time. If you have questions, please just let me know. But yes, pigs do have teeth, and they're actually born with teeth. Sometimes farmers will clip their teeth because those teeth are sharp. They're sharp and they hurt. Even a little piglet can bite and draw blood. So it is, but I don't clip teeth. I'm too afraid of, they're so small, and I'm too afraid of nicking their gums and hurting them. So I don't clip teeth, but yes, pigs do have teeth. Next question, how does a pig do by itself when they're used to being in a group? This is a good question. So pigs are born in a litter, Pigs are very social, they're herd animals. So it is important for people to realize that pigs need interaction. A pig that's outside, in an area or in a barn or whatever by itself 24/7 and never has any interaction is not happy. It tends to be depressed, can be very destructive. So when a piglet is with me, I crate train them separately in their own separate crate. But other than that, they're never really alone. For the most part, they're always together. So when they go to their new homes, they have to learn how to be by themselves. They have to learn how to be alone. They have to learn how to, they have to get used to it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. They definitely have to adjust to it. But families can help them do that by actually not spending every second with them for the first couple days that they're with them. They need to be taught how to be by themselves and be okay with that, and understand that there are going to be times when they're going to have to be by themselves, whether it's in a crate or an area or whatever it is. We're busy people. We leave our homes. We're not going to be with them 24/7, so they need to learn how to be alone. So I usually suggest that people sit with their pig for an hour, leave their pig for an hour, sit with their pig for an hour, or however much you want, but just don't overdo it with keeping your pig with you all the time for the first couple days, because they need to learn how to be alone too. So some enjoy it more than others. My pig Dolly, she does not like other pigs. She does not do well with other pigs, except Axel. So when this quarantine is lifted and I can get her appointment made again, she will be getting spayed, and she will spend some time with Axel just as an interaction thing. And some do better with another pig. So it's just something that you need to watch your pig and see. And if you have questions, just message me. Next question. Tips for socializing a pig with other animals, especially a dog. I have a couple videos specifically on this. I can't remember if they're on I think they're on my YouTube channel for sure, and possibly my Instagram, my IGTV. But I will tag you, because I know who sent me this question. I will tag you in one of those videos as soon as I can. And you can watch them. It's basically, you need to introduce them through something like a gate or a crate or a fence, something that they can't get to each other, that they can sniff each other. And at first they're both going to be unsure, because it's new kind of a thing. So introduce them daily, several times a day, through that fence or gate or whatever it is. And when they both have kind of calmed down, it's not a big thing anymore, then you can move to the next step, which would be maybe having each of them on a leash and letting them interact a little bit. But if one of them were to get upset or spooked, you could, pull them back quickly if you needed to. So, but I have videos explaining all the steps for it. Can you tell who is the dominant one in my current litter right now, my tree litter? It's so funny because I've never had a litter so playful, and that was actually one of my other questions. Are all my litters as playful as the tree litter? I don't think I've ever had such a large litter that they are all so playful and happy, and I don't really notice that any one of them in particular is more lazy or less wanting to play. They all play all the time. So they're a lot of fun to watch. Okay, next question. My 13-month-old potbelly pig bites, snaps, charges, and swipes. She is fixed and I do move the pig. So for this kind of a question, I think the best thing to do would be to set up a consultation with me. I can usually get to the bottom of it, but I need a little bit more information from you, and I'm pretty confident that we can figure it out and work your pig through that. 13 months old is not very old. It's a little, barely over a year. So I really think that we can get to the bottom of this. So why don't you message me and we can set up a consultation. And then my last question, the most overwhelming feeling or the most overwhelming thing feels like diet. Where do I start? How do I feed a balanced diet? It doesn't have to be overwhelming, to be honest with you. Take a breath and focus now on food. And I know you sent me a message about the right kind of food. And so I'm gonna send it back, but I need to look at my bag to see. I didn't realize that there were two different kinds of Purina, pig and sow. I didn't realize that there were two. My Tractor Supply only has one kind. So focus on that. Pig needs pellets twice a day, morning and evening. And when you pick up your piglet, we will go over all of this, so you don't have to worry. Just remember that salt is the worst thing for your pig. So cat food, dog food, and chicken food all have very, very high sodium content, and that's really bad for a pig. So if you focus on keeping those bad foods away, then you're gonna be fine. Totally fine. Pig pellets, a little bit of fruit, some veggies, and some treats. Good treats would be like Cheerios. Purina makes a pig treat. Also, I can't think of the other company that makes the berry ones. I can't think of what it is, but Tractor Supply has them. Also, Whimsy's. It doesn't have to be like a huge broad spectrum of different kinds of foods and things. Just a few are fine. A pig doesn't need everything, and you'll learn as you go. You learn. Like I said, when you pick up your piglet, we will have a very detailed discussion about this, so you don't have to worry about it. As long as you have the food in advance and maybe some Cheerios, you're good to go. Okay, guys, I want to thank you so much for sending me questions. I really appreciate it. And if anybody has any more questions or questions about anything that I talked about in this video, feel free to put them in the comments. I get back to them as soon as I can. Guys, everybody have a good day. Thank you.